should. We've got registration up until we.
Is it morning enough?
Yeah, I think
yeah. So if you're close enough to hop in the car and get on over here tomorrow, or if you're in the area, definitely big recommendation and come on down and get yourself a bit of this action that we've got going here.
Venue we've got a huge basketball arena, and now we've got PMGalleon and AU.
What a matchup!
I love both of these characters. They just hit hard. You know, I mean, Kazuya definitely more combo heavy than Ganondorf, but the problem with Kazuya is, like, can you hit the combos? And it looks like he can. He's starting off so strong right now.
Yeah, a huge payoff here for AU. Barely taking any damage. Starting off the same way, the grab into the stun. Getting hit once again, not getting quite the payoff therefore at that time. But the command grab is going to just keep chunking on that damage. PMGalleon has this opportunity. You can really never count a Ganondorf out of a fight. So once we get back to the neutral, this is the chance to just chunk on damage himself.
That's true. Ganon really can always make the comeback, although, speaking of comeback, Kazuya's got a comeback mechanic of his own, even if he's winning. So that's fun.
Ooh, a big downer. Doesn't quite kill at this percent, but another one definitely will. PMGallion's back on the ledge, and AU taking the opportunity not to push up. He doesn't have the best approach options, really waiting for PMGalleon to come to him in a lot of these situations. Nice jab. There is quite a bit of knockback, but PMGalleon really suffering to find the kill, and it's going to show when that second kill comes out for AU.
Yeah, I mean, I questioned the decision to start on FD versus Kazuya, especially as Ganon, because as we're seeing here, he just gets to run wild with these combo strings. There's no platforms to get you out, you know, it's just you have to win the neutral. But with Ganon, all you got to do is win neutral a few times, and that's the kill.
Yeah, that is fascinating to see this as a starter stage in this matchup. So I wonder what PM's thought process is there. It didn't even occur to me that this is just such a great match for the Kazuya. Yeah. Ooh, this is such a bad position to be in for PMGalleon. There are some ledge guarding options for AU. Ooh, and he's looking for an early kill to boot.
Yeah, although if PM can get this kill here, misses the back air. That's unfortunate.
Big stage spike.
No.
That doesn't kill either. Fascinating to see, but the Nair will clutch it out, and we're down to the last stock for both players. Once again, PM can absolutely do this at this point. We've seen how he's deleted a couple stocks already, but not quite what you'd expect to have been seeing after the first couple seconds of the matchup.
Oh, misses it. He's at too high of a percent for that to confirm. He now has to just sort of get some raw kill move. Back throw won't kill.
While PMGalleon mounting up huge amounts of percent has not had the opportunity to land a hit up until now, until that Nair, but trying to challenge AU even more is not going to pay off. AU getting a solid victory in round one, or in game one of this matchup after a resounding first couple stocks.
Yeah, honestly, that was way closer than I would have thought after that first stock. PM definitely adapted well, you know, despite being on a stage that I would say heavily favors your opponent.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see where they go game two. I can't imagine they run. Well, maybe they'll run it back. I don't know. That seemed doable.
I think that was a small battlefield pick there, so I think that'll definitely assist PMGalleon here. Ganondorf is a player that can play off those ledges or those platforms. Big attacks as well threaten the whole area of the platform, especially with the slightly lower platforms on small battlefields. You look at that big up smash; it just covers all the options in the vicinity.
Yep. But he's still got these combos.
Oh, and a nice parry there on the second hit of Nair. Gives a great opportunity to punish, but PMGalleon comes out pretty much unscathed, landing a big stage spike yet again. He's loving those down airs, but he's just not quite getting the best of these engagements.
Oh, okay, he's got him off stage, but he gets hit by that laser. Okay.
All right. This is a really dangerous position here for AU. Just about any options that PMGalleon does have to bring to bear could kill this close to the ledge and at such a high percent. Ooh, the two of them not quite finding their options, but the command grab does it, and it does finally kill off PMGalleon. AU getting the first stock in another game, but this one is a lot closer. Yeah,
much closer. And an interesting thing about this matchup is that neither of these characters are really going to edge guard too much. They're going to be focused on ledge trapping specifically. because they are slow and their recoveries, you know, are pretty easily exploitable, as we've seen.
Ooh, just barely misspaced the up smash. It could have been devastating to add on another 20% there, but it's just not going to quite land, and AU has all the options as PMGalleon tries to get back to ledge. Oh, and this one's mistimed as well! We need to be hitting those at this point, PMGalleon, but he still got AU stuck here on the ledge. The dash attack hits. It's a chunky one, and an up air as well. Another stage spike!
He's catching them with these. He's got to be more careful. Okay, recovering high. Yeah, I don't think he has a jump. Wow.
Oh, getting just high enough to actually hit with that active hitbox and getting back to ledge with the early air dodge. PMGalleon in the lead in this game.
That was Electric Wind Godfist, I believe.
That's the Unga Bunga option. When all else fails, sometimes you can just throw one of those out and see if you can get an easy kill there. PMGalleon knows better, though. Oh, goes for a spot dodge and gets caught perfectly in timing that.
All right, and it's dead even for this last stock.
Ooh, but not for long.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Oh no. Are you really ambitious there in going off ledge to ledge guard against a Ganondorf? And Ganondorf can even like hit you with that side B for the command grab and actually win it out. So that's a dangerous game to be playing at, but that one last hit is enough to secure it and a little bit of an SD.
I believe Ganon dies first in the side B. Pretty sure any suicide move, the initiator dies first. Because you can still recover.
I thought they changed it for just Ganondorf in this game since Smash Play. I feel like I should be way more confident in this than I am.
I'm pretty sure.
Because I've been in this situation like countless times.
Yeah, I think you can recover after if you have a good enough recovery.
Oh yeah, that is. I don't know. Spending a lot more time against Bowser here. My my usual practice partner has played both historically, so it all gets muddied up with 3 different iterations of 2 characters.
Yeah. Oh my god, he went off stage. He proved me wrong.
Ooh.
And it plays out well. Okay.
Yeah, that's those ambitious plays, and PMGalleon is not finding the options to deal with AU going off stage for him. Oh, gonna get yeah.
Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah, PM cannot land here. The options are just so few and far between. AU having some great reasons, some great DI follows. Looking for the Electric Wind Godfist there, but it's going to bounce off the shield, just like most of these moves that we've seen until these grabs are coming out, which just keep doing so much work for AU.
Jeez. Wow.
I don't think anything's going to get back at this point for PMGalleon. He's down to his last stock, potentially, of the match.
AU is dead.
Nice.
But he's also on a tear this game. He's given PM nothing.
Is that a taunt?
That might have been a taunt. Is that some
a little rude there, sitting on the top of that 2-0, but with these very bold characters, sometimes that's just really worth it.
PM's gotta be a little more careful with these lasers coming from AU when he's recovering off stage. Those should be easily shielded.
Oh no. Down B is a really nice move for Ganondorf. It can mix up a lot and allow some interesting approach options, but a couple of them have been very punishable from PM here, starting with that last one. Ooh, and this one's going to spell that as well, leading into PM's last death of this match. He's going to be sent into loser's bracket as AU runs away with a 3-0 victory.
Yeah, that's a pretty definitive set there. I think Kazuya just, in general, has more tools than Ganondorf does.
A little bit better of a character, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like he's like DLC or something.
Almost. Yeah, I mean, you just stack them all up. You've got the comeback mechanic. You've got projectiles. You got fancy animations on your grabs. And a lot more recovery. They're a little less approach options for Kazuya, granted, but Kazuya does have so much more guaranteed once he does actually land a combo.
Yeah, and not to mention, he's also got, I mean, we didn't see it too often that set, but that meter that he's got, it's just like, you know, it's a comeback mechanic, but in the same way that, you know, Joker has a comeback mechanic, you can still get it when you're, you know, a stock ahead, and you can even further that lead. So yeah, I think that characters definitely had something